Hey y'all, Shady Creations coming at you again with another fursuit partial. This one is demonstrating a new jaw movement that I'm trying out. Um, it's using one of my previous methods with a few minor adjustments here and there to make sure that it works properly. Hopefully the microphone's working properly in this one. I really hope so. Anyway, as you can see, this is a new uh, phone. This is a new fursuit partial. This one is for a friend of mine, you could say. This is their character, Benny, a little wolf. And pretty much this is just showing off my new jaw movement method. As you can see, it's pretty articulated. It moves when your jaw moves, wide and little. And this is overall just showing off my new method. Um, this will be one of the last bases I use with this particular nose. My new bases are a little bit more stylized. They have a better nose and a little bit more, they're just overall better, I think. So we'll see how that turns out in the near future. But anyway, I'm just showing off this to show my new jaw movement and tune eyes since I'm getting better at them. And I'm actually starting to take a liking to them now that I have a hang of them. But this new jaw movement works pretty simple, depending on how you have it positioned. That's one of the key features is it's all about positioning. If it's not positioned properly, it may not work, but overall, you just have to find that perfect spot for you. What I mean by that is sometimes it may sit too far back on a person, and if it does, you just have to pad the inside of the bottom jaw. Now that's something you may have to do yourself since I'm not there and I can't do that for you. All I do is I make sure that the jaws will work. I do that with every person. I make sure the jaws work, and I usually make little videos. But let me show you how this particular jaw movement works. As you can see, this is playing off of one of my previous jaw movement methods, where I have a strap that leads around my head and is attached, well, to the fursuit jaw. Essentially, all you do is just wrap it around your head. Yeah, loose piece of foam. Position it properly, and just find that spot that works best for you. It's all about finding what works best for you, what's most comfortable for you, and what position works best. If you misposition it, it will look a little funny. Let me show you what I mean by that. If you misposition it, you may end up with a jaw that's off too far to one side like that. The jaw will move, but it's positioned wrong, so it just looks dirty. But when positioned properly, it has that foam piece is bugging me. But when positioned properly, as you can see, it works perfectly fine and has a nice little look to it. Just play with it, figure out how it works for you, and you'll never go wrong. Overall, like I said, this is just an explanation of my new jaw method. And as you can see, this is two pieces, very obvious. But pretty much this wraps around your neck, and gotta put that back in, microphone. It wraps around your neck, and it's very easy to slide on and off. And as you can see, back here is where your jaw will sit. It's all about just finding that perfect position and what works best for you. If you get this and it may be a little uncomfortable for you, then all you have to do is just put a little fun foam there and it should be perfectly fine. If you put it on and it seems that the jaw sits too far back, add a little foam back here and it should help push the jaw forward a little bit. As I said, you just have to find that perfect position that'll work best for you. Everybody has a different position, and since you're not actually here, I can't adjust it for you. So that's something you may have to do yourself, which usually most people don't have too much of a problem with. But like I said, it's just very easy to slip on and off, two pieces. Just slide it on, or wrap it around, and it's pretty easy to position. Just remember that when you put the top part on the head, when you put your top part on, remember to pull the back furring over. So that way, you get a fairly flush, fairly consistent look, and you end up with a partial that looks like one solid. You end up with a partial that looks like one solid piece. Well, thank you for watching my video, and have a good day. Remember, Shady Creations, because there's an animal in all of us. Bah!